Oh, what's up, everybody? Joe White here. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready to go back to bed here in a little bit. But I just got done eating some breakfast here. Uh, um, I made a video like this yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and I deleted it because I didn't like the way it turned out. And this one probably isn't going to be much better. But I want to recap the whole Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard lawsuit thing. And we found out that these two are pretty much spoiled rich brats who neither one of them is innocent here. Golly, trying to get comfortable. Neither one of them is innocent in all this. We found out, let's start with the Johnny Depp side of things. Johnny Depp was fired from Pirates of the Caribbean due to the allegations by Amber Heard. And this trial just goes to show you that we cannot jump to conclusions based on allegations. It's allegations. It's not proof. It's not fact. So Johnny Depp lost his career pretty much. He hasn't started anything since then due to allegations. He would not go back to work for Disney if they offered him millions upon millions of dollars, and apparently alpacas got named in the lawsuit. According to Johnny Depp, yesterday was Alpaca Day. Happy Alpaca Day. Johnny Depp likes alpacas. We've wasted government money and time. I live in Virginia, so my tax dollars to pay this judge and the clerk of the court and these attorneys and the jury have been based on alpacas, of all things. Well, it's part of it, but we're discussing alpacas and movie stars who are billionaires 10 times over, and oh man. And it's not just, it has nothing to do with gender, it has nothing to do with color, it has nothing to do with age. It's the fact that these two grown adults are discussing alpacas in a Virginia courtroom. And millions upon millions of dollars, among other things. Let's get to the other things. So Johnny Depp likes alpacas. He drinks like a fish. So he's a drunk alcoholic. He does cocaine with Paul Bettany. Makes me wonder what kind of visions Vision was having on the set of all those Marvel movies when he was coked out of his mind. And high out of his mind, because they also smoked the marijuana, the ganja together, the pot as it is. So he gets coked up with Paul Bettany. So he's admitted to snorting cocaine, I guess. Diet Pepsi. Anyway. So those are the things that we've learned about Johnny Depp. Also, Johnny Depp bribes homeless people to get his phone back. Amber Heard has thrown Johnny Depp's phone out of a window of a penthouse. A Skid Row bum, a homeless man, picks it up and, ooh, it's a phone. What am I going to do with this? Guess what, buddy? You can't do anything with it, but I'm going to keep it anyway because I'm homeless and I don't have very many things. So he carts it off over to Skid Row. Johnny Depp's bodyguards then find the phone and offer this man, which I think the man put him up for it. I think he extorted them. But the homeless, if you're a homeless person, steal a celebrity's phone. Play finders keepers with it, and What did this guy get? He got $450, a bunch of chicken tacos, an apple, and some Fiji water. He's moving on up. This homeless guy. he fell he fell into the high cotton, as they say. He got him $450, a bunch of chicken tacos, man. He's set for life. Now let's get to the Amber Heard side of things. She also drinks like a fish. She also does the cocaine. But trying to think of what I want to mention for. Well, since we're on the drugs thing, let me get to do the drugs thing. She also does the magic mushrooms. That's right. The term magic mushrooms has been brought up in court. So I guess that's what they're officially called. That's their government name, the magic mushrooms. Do you believe in magic when you eat this shroom? But anyway, caused Amber Heard to get sick at Coachella that year. She's throwing up everywhere. Her bodyguard / driver had to wrangle this woman around. Now here's what gets me about this. You're a grown adult making millions upon millions of dollars per picture that you make for anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months worth of work, or a year. So you're making millions upon millions of dollars. I don't know how much she made for Aquaman, but it doesn't matter how much money you make, really. You're a grown-ass woman, and you have to have your driver / bodyguard become your / babysitter. This guy had to follow her around and wrangle her around and make sure she was okay and babysit this woman. Essentially, she had to be babysat. So the babysitter brings her home and makes sure she has some Advil and other things, and says that she threw up every night because she was taking the magic mushrooms. And then, to cap it all off, she decides that before she leaves for Coachella this year, she's gonna drop a deuce, pinch a loaf, plop a duke, blast a dookie, take a crap. I can do this all day. But anyway, defecate on Johnny Depp's bed. Is it on or in? Anyway. You know, just a grown woman, again, a grown woman coming along laying a big old fudge dragon in the bed. Big old mud monkey. Reminds me of that South Park episode, Who Took the Dookie in the Urinal? Yeah. Can you imagine Johnny Depp's cleaning lady? Because you know he has one. You know he ain't cleaning that up himself. No. He probably got the cleaning lady, who's probably not American. I'll just say that. She's probably from a foreign country. And she has to come in and clean that up because you know Depp ain't doing it. You know, it reminds me of the South Park episode when they found out, you know, they're trying to find out who took a poop in the urinal in the men's bathroom. And he carts all the guys into an assembly. And he brings the Spanish janitor in, the Mexican janitor in. And he goes, "This is Mr. Venezuela. He gets paid $8 an hour at best. He's gotta clean up puke with sawdust. And then he goes in there to the men's bathroom and finds a big old duke laying in the urinal, a big old mud monkey, a big old fudge dragon, a big old chocolate hot dog staring him in the face." And all the kids laugh. So Johnny Depp's cleaning lady had to have big old Duke staring her in the face when she came in, or, go to clean up the sheets. That poor late cleaning lady or cleaning person. Men can clean up too. So that's just it. All the dirty laundry is being laid out. This is the best trial since OJ. Although no one was murdered. But this is some of the best bullshit that you can see out there. This is the most entertaining thing right now. We hearing about the COVID and the recession coming up and all this and that. Thank God we got two grown adults acting like complete idiots, complete children, and wasting your tax dollars in a Virginia courtroom so they could talk about turds, cocaine, alcohol, alpacas, other celebrities. Johnny Depp now is doodling pictures while he's sitting there in court. The crowds outside the courtroom are booing Amber Heard, yelling at her from across the street, "Why'd you take shit in the bed?" So that's where our tax dollars are going right now. This judge, instead of and I understand why he's doing it. I understand why it's happening. She dragged him through the mud in a little piece that she wrote for whatever paper. And I understand that this is going to prove something. I don't see why this couldn't be handled through arbitration, why it has to go to a jury trial. But it does prove something. It proves that this whole Me Too thing, women just can't cry rape and get away with it anymore. Women just can't cry, "He hit me," and get away with it anymore. None of the police officers, none of the bodyguards, none of the cleaning ladies, none of them have said that they saw proof of Amber Heard being abused. None of them have seen any marks on her face or on her body, noticed any discomfort, nothing. If anything, it was quite the opposite. She was abusing him. She took off the tip of his finger with a liquor bottle, folks. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. This woman should be doing jail time. This woman should be in rehab. Both of them need to be in rehab by the sound of it. Throw Paul Bettany in there with them. I like Paul Bettany. I'm a big fan of his movies, but golly, man, it makes me wonder if Disney's going to have the cokehead back. But I get why it's happening. Depp's career has been ruined. He lost Pirates of the Caribbean because of her and her allegations. The allegations again. And they didn't give him a chance to defend himself against the allegations. Allegations is nothing but finger pointing. You did this. Doesn't make it true. Doesn't mean it happened. But you did it. A woman says you did it. So it must be true. If you have a vagina, maybe that's why so many men are lopping off their penises and becoming women, just so they could go, "You did it." I don't get it. I don't get how this happened. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, or in this case, the alpaca. And if anything, this Johnny Depp trial is going to prove a lot of things that men can be abused too. And we're not going to take it anymore if we get abused by the quote-unquote fair sex. Women want to be treated equal. You want equality. Here it is. You don't fuck with old Alpaca Depp, because he'll sue you. That's his new name, Alpaca Depp. His name is no longer Johnny Depp. It's Alpaca Depp. You messed with a guy who has billions upon billions of dollars and had a good reputation. And all you women out there, let's just say this. All you women out there who are coming on Twitter and Facebook, I support Johnny. Amber Heard's a bitch and all that. Let's get one thing straight. Almost every last one of you, a year and a half ago, or even for the last 5 years since 2015 when all this came out, have been on Amber Heard's side up until now. The audio tapes of her saying, go out there and just tell them that you're a victim of sexual abuse. No one's going to believe you because you're a white man. None of them are going to believe a white man was abused by a woman. You were on her side. Those tapes have been out for months, yet you remained on her side until now, until they were played in court. So think about that. All of you are flip-floppers, most of you. Now it's justice for Johnny, and oh, Johnny Depp, oh, your career is ruined. F that B.I.T., blah, 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 blah. You were on her side, calling him a wife beater. And now that it's been proven that he didn't, did he throw things around? Yes. At her? No. Now that it's come out that she's the aggressor in all this, now you're on his side. Anyway, folks, if you see a big rig on the road, give us plenty of room. Do not tailgate us. If we signal that we need to get over, let us over in the other lanes. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you, and we'll see you down the road. Alpacas.